Set.
The reservoir is overflowing excessively at the moment.
Exercise Triton was a week-long exercise involving some overnight play which took place in June 2013. It was described by DEFRA as one of the biggest exercises ever, involving over 1,000 participants from 39 organisations. The scenario is based on a flooding and a reservoir dam breach and involved local and national live play. It also included live search and rescue and the police helicopter, air ambulance and RAF Sea King.
The exercise started yesterday and it started with us drawing our South Staff's water team together due to reports of severe winds blowing waves over the top of the wave wall on the dam behind us and causing erosion to the dam face on the downstream side. So it is a full-scale exercise involving us here at bronze command and control level, actually controlling the emergency on site. There's a tactical group, a silver group level at Tamworth, who are looking at tactical issues and deployment of multi-agency resources. And then there is a gold command at police headquarters in Stafford.
As you look around the room, we've got representatives from Staffordshire Civil Contingencies Unit, Staffordshire Fire and Rescue Service, we've got the police officers in the corner, East Staffordshire Borough Council, we've got the Environment Agency, Highways Agency and staff from the National Grid. As you can appreciate, the exercise is testing the Staffordshire Resilience Flood Plan, and my role today as Exercise Director is to make sure that the exercise runs to time and that anything that arises we identify as a learning issue. At this side of the room we've broken it up into what's called a bird table, and along with our colleagues from the military, what we're doing is on the hour we'll meet with a teleconference. From that teleconference it's our opportunity just to discuss with everybody in the room and also outside the room what's occurring, have they achieved in the last hour what we expected people to achieve, and we also look towards the next hour to exactly what injects need to go in and are we happy. Once that's been done and at 10 o'clock there's going to be a gold meeting, they should come up with a plan as to how they're going to deal with it.
Just reminding ourselves as the strategic coordinating group, our aim here today is a response to the flooding that was anticipated yesterday and that the strategic assessment meeting chaired by Nick over there met yesterday morning. I'm going to take it, unless anybody shouts anything different, that everyone in the room has got the executive authority on behalf of your respective organisations in respect of making decisions here today, committing resources, and most importantly, whatever actions that you pick up today on behalf of your organisation, that you have the accountability to go away, deliver that, and report back to this group. So if we then come on to the current situation, then Tim, may I start with yourself, please?
Yep, we've got a reported imminent breach of the dam wall, but not a catastrophic failure at this time.
What you see in this room is where we come together to actually have the tactical coordinating meeting. But through the meeting we'll get a situation update from each of the agencies, and that will generate work to be done in terms of actions and decisions. Those actions then aren't dealt with here, they are dealt with either by their own agency or they need to combine with other agencies to problem solve and deal with the action. So outside of this room, each agency will have their breakaway room or a cell where actually they can problem solve, liaise with their own organisation, liaise with their own goal commander in terms of the impacts and the actions they need to resolve on their own, and also liaise with the other agencies in the other rooms, the other cells, to actually problem solve and come to a solution and a resolution in order to deal with that particular action. Clearly information to a number of people, whether it's organisations or to the community or to members, politicians, it's extremely important. because where you need to get messages out, whether it's a public safety message, whether to assist in evacuation or not to come to the area because actually it hinders the response and the recovery phase. A number of media in terms of using social media sites, Twitter and Facebook, as well as more coordinated press releases and briefings is absolutely valuable in terms of trying to assist the community in being safe, not only from the incident itself, but assisting us in terms of self-evacuation, as well as giving advice and guidance.
We monitored the dam throughout the night, and we resumed our team back here at 8 o'clock this morning. At that time, the last inspection showed that we'd lost 6 sections of the wave wall, and that waves driven by the high winds were crashing over the dam and continuing to erode the downstream face. We've put into place mitigation measures. We've got 5 high-velocity pumps deployed by the Fire and Rescue Service and an additional pump from the Environment Agency. They are aiding us to lower the level in the reservoir. We'd already opened the scour valves at the bottom of the reservoir yesterday afternoon to try and pull down the level in the reservoir and limit the wave action going over it. As the exercise has played out, we have lost further sections of the wave wall, which actually caused us to pull all staff back who were working on trying to fill the breach in the wave wall.
Today, as part of exercise Triton, we have deployed one of the helicopters, the Yellow Sea King, into the area to work with the other agencies as part of the exercise. And our task really is to come in and conduct any life-saving rescues. The scenario we're operating with at the moment is that a vehicle has entered the river and there are 6 persons missing. So within that, what we're practicing is recovering people out of moving water. So as you may see, there are firemen in the river. And it's not a swift-flowing river, it's going at about a fast walking pace, but it's a training scenario for us to practice winching people out of moving water.
Fire service! Anybody hear me?
Search and rescue, hello?
Stay where you are! Are you both conscious?
Time critical patient,
right,
so we
okay.
need to get a move on.
I've got one requiring with spinal as well, possible spinal.
My patient has gone into cardiac arrest.
Oh, hang on, Chris is
He's
taking-
conscious, he's breathing, but I've got to get no response received.